Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. We're looking absolutely mental right now. We're doing all about brows today, so I've done 4 different types of brows for you to try out. I thought that I'd cover kind of all bases on this, so I've done a little bit of each sort of brow. I have a natural brow, a carved out brow, and 2 brows like this. So I've done one with fake hairs, so I covered drawn on fake brow hair and also a little bit of filling in the brows. I'll also be showing you how to use brow gel, coloured brow mascara, brow pencil, brow pomades and brow soap. So if you want to know everything about brows, then please keep watching. Oh my god, the rain is so loud. I'm hoping that this lighting's a little bit better today. I know it was a little bit dark in my last video, so I've rejigged it a little bit and I'm hoping that this will be a little bit better. So the first brow we're going to do today is the carved out brow. And this was a big trend a couple years ago. It isn't so much used now, but I know that a lot of people still like it, so I thought it would be good to cover it anyway. I'm just going to start off by brushing up my brow hairs. Now this is normally done before you do any makeup for a carved out brow. So I'm just going in with my MAC brow pencil, and basically what I'm going to do with this is just fill in any gaps in my brows, and this is in spiked. You don't need to be too worried about the actual shape that you're doing here because you're going to be carving it out after. I'm also just going to lightly do the front of my brows, but just at the bottom, so I'm not going any higher up. And with carved out brows, it's normally common that you do the top of your brow as well. I'm not doing too much though because I like to kind of brush my hair up a little bit. And just applying a wee bit into the tail too. I'm now going in with a mix of the P. Louise base shade 2 and 3 and using this P. Louise brush. This is from their Mirror collection. I'm just going to start carving out those brows. So I'm just using the flat end of this brush and putting that right against my brows. You're also going to do the same on top. And that's the good thing about these brushes is that they have a flat edge so that you can really go with the shape of your brow. The good thing about this technique is that you can shape your brows however you want really, as long as you fill them in enough. I totally just smacked my elbow there. And once I've done that, I'm just going to pat away the edges of this base. Of course you could use concealer, you could really use anything to do this with. This will just make them blend a wee bit more. I don't think that carved out brows are a look that's like for every day really. I feel like you need to have done like a full face for them to work, but if that's what you like to do then that's up to you. So here's a little carved out brow moment. It isn't that dramatic. Again, I'm not a big fan of that look, so I've not really done that today. I'm just going to do the other brow now. I'm actually just going to put a bit of brow gel on as well just to set these brows in place. So this is the Maybelline Brow Drama brow gel and it's just clear so it doesn't have any colour in it. I'm just going to lift these brows up a little. And this is your finished carved out brow. The next brows I'm going to do is the natural brow. So I'm using again the P. Louise base 2 and 3 mixed together, and I'm also using a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm basically pushing this base up into the brows. So you don't need to worry that your brows are going to have base on them because we're going to go over them with gel after. Now this is definitely the quickest way to do brows in my opinion. If you want to go for a natural brow then this will be super quick and easy for you. I'm now going to go into the NYX brow gel or brow mascara, and this is in Espresso, and I'm just going to brush these brow hairs. Now what I do, this has got a little bit of product on the end of it. I'm just going to get a bit of tissue and just dab that off because I feel like that can cause a lot of mess. And then I'm going to go in and brush these brows up. Oh, there's a wee brush hair here. And as you can see, like, this is really bringing the colour back. I feel like natural brows are really good for like your everyday wear. or they're good if you're doing a super dramatic eye look and you don't want the brows to be too crazy. I always start in the middle and go out the way with this product, and then last I go to the front of my brows, because you want most of the product going towards the end of your brows. Unfortunately with this product sometimes it transfers up to the top of your brow, but it's easy enough to wipe off. That's a good thing about having your brows done first as well, is that you can kind of clean up a little bit. And this is basically your natural brows, very quick and easy. I'm going to start off by going in with my Feather soap. So this is your brow soap, and this is by Pop Cosmetics. This is my favourite brow soap that I've ever used. Got lots of product in here. It's completely clear, I just really love it. And I've got my little bottle of water here, it's a little spray. Just going to squish it once. And I'm just going to get a little mascara wand, brushing up the brows. You can make this as dramatic as you want it to be. I like it really dramatic because I'm a bit mad. But you can actually do anything with them. Like, as you can see, that looks so crazy. And once I've got them how I want them, I let them like dry a little bit. And when I've let them dry a little bit, I just push them in. And this will really make sure that they stay put. They do look totally crazy. That's the thing about these brows, is that they are a little bit mental. But I really like that look, so that's just me. I'm now going back in with my P. Louise Base Shade 2 and 3 and the P. Louise brush. And this time we're really going to carve that underneath the brow. Now I find this really hard to do at the same time as talking. I'm just creating the shape that I want my brow to be in. So this is me done and underneath now. I find that the base can sometimes be a little bit patchy under my eyes. I think that might be the brow soap as well. But when the base starts to dry a little bit, if you just tap on it, it gets rid of any patchiness. I'm now just going to pat that base out and just blend it a wee bit more. Normally this is when I go into my actual full eye look, but we're not doing that now. I'm now going in with the Anastasia Brow Pomade, and with this teeny tiny Morphe brush. This is M156. This came in the James Charles brush set. So this is really small and really thin. This is perfect for doing fake brow hairs. When doing fake brow hairs, you really just need to take your time. It's something that you'll get with practice, and you want to learn how you actually like your brows. This look is not for everyone, and I totally understand that, but this is something that I quite like to do. I haven't actually done it in a long time. I'm not going to be able to speak when I do this because I actually don't even think I breathe. But you're going to basically draw the fake brow hairs from where you've got the base. You've got a really solid line of base there, and you're basically just coming out from that. You also want to make sure that your brush is slanting the same way as your hair is. Now this is where my problem is. I have like a big gap in my brow here, so this is the place that I really need to put quite a lot of product into. Those are the fake hairs done, really. Again, this is a total crazy brow look. It's not for everyone, but once you have all your makeup on, I really think it's so pretty. From this one, we're actually just going to go straight into the next brows that I do, and this is just the exact same as this. Every step is the same, except instead of doing the brow hairs, you just fill in the bottom. So we're basically following that baseline that we've already got and just completely covering it in pomade. So I'm just using the same pomade, the same brush. I've not done it to this brow actually, I'll just do it on this eyebrow. I'm just following that line. So this of course is so much darker. So as you can see here, obviously this is all going to get blended in together. This one you can also really structure a brow tail. And I'm stopping when I'm getting close to the front. So I always like to keep this bit a little bit emptier. Emptier? That's probably not the word. I don't want this to be as full as what I'm meaning to say. So I always just leave the front of my brows. So in here, this is the bit I'm going to fill in. As you can see, the hair is really sparse here. So I'm basically just brushing this pomade up. I'm using a really light hand. You do not want your brows to get too dark. I'm just going to go slightly into the front now. I do the front of my brow when there's barely any product left at all. And that's just so it doesn't become too dark. And there we go. Just gonna do my other brow now too. And this is your finished brow. So this is totally dramatic. I look absolutely mental. I would never walk out the house just looking like this. This is what I do before I do any makeup or anything. I hope that that has helped with anyone who is struggling with brows at the moment. I'm thinking about doing little subsections of makeup tutorials. So instead of doing like the full thing, eyes, base and stuff like that, that I do snippets of each thing. So today I obviously did brows. I was thinking about doing one for liner, so I could do like graphic liner, winged liner and all that kind of stuff, covering kind of everything in liner. I was also thinking about doing that with lash applications. I know quite a few people struggle with that. Please let me know if you would be interested in that. If you haven't already, give this video a big like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. It costs me a lot of money and time to do these videos, so I really appreciate any support that you give me. If you haven't already, please check out my last video. I will leave it in the top right hand corner, and it's Instagram chooses my makeup. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye 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 bye.